It's a Great Day for Business Atlanta. What do you think? What do you think about building a business team that works? What has happened in your life and in your business that makes that statement a ... statement? For me, I found that for Open Door and for my primary business, that I'm not an expert at everything that I do. But I have learned to reach out to other people as a member of my team, whether they're employees, whether they're business affiliates that I work with, so that I can enhance my reachability. For example, my internet skills are probably not what they should be. So I reached to my business partner, Todd Wilson, for It's a Great Day, and he helps guide me sometimes by force in the direction that I need to go. But that's something that we all need in business. And I find that to be, just such an amazing asset, having someone to help me with my legal side, having someone to help me with the accounting side, having someone to help drive our business. So, Todd, what do you think?
I think a lot, actually.
There you go.
I have a lot to say in a short amount of time. There was a point in my business career where it became it was like I had to start giving away some of the responsibilities. And that was really difficult for me because I had done everything up to that point and, kind of micromanaged everything. And so turning something over to somebody else and trusting that it was going to get done was a big sticking point for me. The beauty of that was that once I did it, and I had to have people that I could count on, then it became very freeing, and it allowed me to then do a lot more. And now where I'm at in my business career, I still do some micromanaging, but I am much more willing and able, mainly because of the team that I have created in my business career. And that's part of, I think, the process too, is learning how to build the team, look for good people, let them have some of those responsibilities so that they can be confident in their abilities. I think that's, one of the greatest points in time for me was a business coach I was working with, and she said one of the best things you can do in business is to help other people get what they want. And I've really kind of held on to that, and that's a bit of my philosophy when I'm working with other people and having other people in my organization or my, my business doings. I'm trying to help them get what they want.
I think you're right.
Thank you.
The most, you're spot on.
That's all I want.
Yeah, the most important thing.
That's the first time I've heard that this week.
Yes, you're right. But you're standing on my left.
Okay.
The most important thing that people need to start doing is go out there, meet people who know more about what you're doing so you can learn from them. Meet up groups. Those are the things that you need to start doing in order to build your business, in order to make sure that people know about your business. That's what I started doing, meet up groups. In fact, I devote most of my time, developing myself, my knowledge, so I can help people out there that I meet, help them achieve their goals, anything that's related to health and fitness. That's what I do, and I meet interesting people when I go to these meetup groups. I meet personal trainers, nutritionists, everybody. Now, I'm going to wrap this thing up and I'm going to leave it to you guys. But before I leave, I'm going to just give you just a little glimpse of what I give to my clients. So as I said that before, that I don't just train my clients, I also educate them so they can know what needs to be done, And if you can flip the first page there, it's actually your guideline. That's what you need in order to achieve your health and fitness goals. You need dedication. You need to dedicate time. You need discipline. You need to be disciplined. Think about what you're putting inside. And desire. Those are the 3 Ds that I'm going to leave the audience with dedication, discipline, and desire.
Always. I don't know. I was like, whoa. But in your business, and as far as building the team, one of the most valuable pieces of advice that someone told me is hire slow and fire fast. And what that means is it's not saying everyone has to be like you, but in your business, you have to have people that you can trust and that supports what you're doing. And sometimes it's like the one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch. That's true in energy. We are responsible for the type of energy that we bring into the room. If you bring a positive energy into the room, it's going to bounce around positive. If it's negative, it's going to do the same. And negative usually spreads a little bit faster than positive does. You have to make sure that you're responsible for the mastermind group, for those of you all who know about Napoleon Hill, that you have around you. And you have to also understand that no one can be an expert at everything. I'm an independent insurance broker. I do insurance. If someone needs legal help, I'm going to get them to an attorney. He's also part of my mastermind group. We still work together. We still make sure that the customers and clients are being taken care of. So I would say in building your team, make sure that you are kind of picky with who you want to align yourself with, because no matter where they go, they can be a representation of you. And I recommend that to any new business owners, just from personal experience. Chris,
One of the things that, hey Chris, one of the things that I wanted to talk about was the actual theme from today's show came from a book that I suggested everybody get. It's called The ABCs of Building a Business Team That Works by Blair Singer, who actually is part of Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad team. And I love all of his stuff too. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, get all of that stuff. None of us get paid for the things that we're talking about here to recommend, but I will say, like LK said, the ideas that come from reading and getting in touch with people who've done the things that you aspire to do will take you to that next level. Because if you're with people who, I hate to say it, but are mediocre, that's kind of how your life will be. But if you are in association and have mentors with books, you know, like one of my best mentors is Robert Kiyosaki, Napoleon Hill, Donald Trump. The stuff that Donald Trump talks about in his books is totally different from what you see on TV. And when you hear those things, they're very basic, simple concepts, but if you're not around people who make a lot of money, you'll never hear those ideas. It's just not going to happen. So that's what I suggest on building a business team that works, is get around people who you aspire to be and get out of your comfort zone, because usually it's great to be around people that we know and we like and know what we do, but get around people that make you uncomfortable, because something that they're doing may be what you need to take you to that next level. That's my comment.
So let me add to everything that Todd, Lori, Lewis, the whole gang, great information. And let me add something to the group that has helped me and helped Todd. We're both Landmark graduates, and that is the idea of sharing. To a lot of people means if I share something, I'm not going to get something back. Like if you share food, well, I'm sharing some of my food. But when you're sharing ideas and you're sharing of yourself, you're always going to get something in return. And what's turned my business around is changing from what am I going to get from that other person if I network from them or whoever it is I'm talking to them, then ultimately I want to sell something to them, as opposed to how can I help them make their business better? What can I do to bring business to them? And as soon as you understand that, your business will turn around. And that's the best advice I can give to everyone here and everyone watching this video.